Okay, so when I did my weekly food shop the other day, I picked these up. I think they may be limited edition. They're the Organix finger food red pepper hearts. I've heard, I follow Organix on Facebook, and I'd heard rumours that they're just for Valentine's Day. How true that is, I don't know, but they are heart shaped. They're already open actually, and they just look like that. And I got them just out of curiosity because there isn't really a single Organix finger food that Poppy doesn't like, and these were a winner as well. She loves these as much as any of the others, if not more. Whilst I was shopping as well, just out of curiosity, these were 2 for £1. They're the Annabel Karmel, one's cheese and onion, rice and corn snacks, and the other's tasty tomato. They do say on the pack that it's for kids from 12 months plus. Poppy will have the Organix rice cakes and the Little Angels rice cakes, that kind of thing. So I didn't really pay attention to the 12 months plus when I picked these up. And I'd actually opened them before I saw they were 12 months plus, but these are open as well. And they're just the same as basically the Little Angels or the Organic, so I don't see why they're 12 months plus. But yeah, Poppy loves these as well, so I will be going back to get more of those. I also picked up this plate from Morrisons. What I liked about it was that the ears of the plate are actually divided, and I thought I could give Poppy a food on this and put 2 little dips inside the ears. I think this was £1. Whilst I was there, I also picked up these as well. So it's just an oval plate like this. These were 75p each, and it's just got the Disney princesses on. So that's the plate, and that's the bowl that's in a shape of a crown. I just think these are really cute, and and even while they were in the carrier bag, I hadn't even unpacked them yet, and Poppy was already attacking the carrier bag to get to them, and she wondered what they were, and she started tapping them together and just playing with them. I also picked up these little fellas. One is a spoon, one is a fork. These were a pack of 2 for £1, I think. I spoon feed Poppy just to make sure that a breakfast and her evening meal, at least, that she's actually getting some in her rather than just playing with it. And she's not too keen on being spoon fed anymore. She likes finger foods, and she likes to experiment and feed herself. And the reason that I got these is because there's my little finger, so you can tell how small they are. I just think it's going to be perfect for her to try and hold herself and just experiment with. Then I got this, which is from Munchkin. I had this from Home Bargains, and it was £2.49. And what it is, when I go shopping with Poppy, I will normally have just a normal tub, and I'll clip the lid off it, and I'll have to hold it whilst I'm trying to shop, as well as trying to feed Poppy little nibbles. And sometimes it works, and it works just fine, and other times it can be an absolute disaster, and the pram ends up full of food and that kind of thing. And what I like about this is it's completely like soft silicone. It reminds me of something from Saw when you put your hand in. But yeah, so she can reach in and get her food out, and it won't come out either. And it's also got a place on the bottom where it says this cup belongs to, so you can write your child's name on the bottom as well. Then there's this is a Munchkin Magic 360 cup, and I wish I'd have bought one of these sooner. I wish as soon as Poppy was 3 months when I started giving her a beaker just to play with and experiment with until she got the hang of it, and she has got the hang of it, and she's really good. But this, I wish I'd have had when she was like 3 months. And I wish this is what I'd have started out with, because it's a hell of a lot easier, and she's taken to this really well. What it is, this is silicone all the way around. So it works by your child putting their lip to it, and once they press their lip to it, it'll sort of lift and let out the water or the juice or whatever it is that you put inside of there. I'll just take it apart. This is what it looks like with this off. This is just pure silicone and it's really soft, and I'm pretty sure they could drink like that as they get older. And this just clips in by pushing in, and then like I said, they just have to put the lip on the rim, tip it up, and then it comes out. And it's 100% leak proof as well. And normally when things say leak proof, I'm a bit like, yeah, okay then, because they never are. But this one actually is. I've thrown it around, I've held it upside down for a long period of time, and I think this was £5. And if I see any more, I've only seen this one, but if I see any more I will buy another. And like I said, I really wish I'd have had this when I first started introducing Poppy to a beaker. It's kind of similar to her doily cup, which she takes to really well as well. But with a doily cup, sometimes accidents do happen and she'll tip it a bit too far and the water comes out. But this, you don't have that problem. And yeah, I'd definitely recommend one of these to anybody. And if anybody sees where they are ever on offer again, please let me know, because I want to buy another one. So lastly, things that I have bought. Also from Asda, I picked up one of these Cow and Gate Friends pouches. This one's cauliflower, potato and beef from 10 months plus. These to me are just handy to have in case of emergencies, in the changing bag, if you were going away, that kind of thing. They've got quite a long date on as well. I've tried one before, I can't remember what it was, but it had lentils in it, and Poppy really enjoyed it. I do stock a few jars and things like that, so that's that one, and it was 75p. These are actually for Poppy's birthday, which I'm going to put away. I got a metal cutlery set and it's just got My Little Pony on the handles. These were £2, and I'm going to put this away for Poppy's birthday because she's only just experimenting with plastic spoons, so I know it's not time yet. Eventually she will need her own cutlery set, and I just thought this was really cute, and for £2 I'm just gonna put it up for her at the moment. When I mentioned this snacker thing, this is what I normally use when I am out and about with Poppy. Little clippy things like this. I think she's got one with Rapunzel on or something like that. These are just handy to have in the changing bag with little snacks and things like that in, or anything really, just a little tub. And again, My Little Pony, Poppy loves My Little Pony, and this was £1. So the cutlery set and this are being put away for Poppy's first birthday. These as well I bought, but they're not to be used yet. These smell absolutely amazing, so I'm told. I don't actually have a sense of smell, but my other half and my mum smelt these and said, oh yeah, you've definitely got to get them. But this one is just a tropical mango shampoo, and this one a very berry strawberry conditioner, and as I said, they smell absolutely divine. And these are just, I bought them because they were half price. I think they were £1 each. So I'm just going to put these in Poppy's nursery drawer until we come to use those as well. If you watched my Aldi baby event video, I mentioned stair gates, and I've had a right problem with these safety gates. The doorway where I originally wanted the safety gate to go was less than 75 centimetres, so they don't make them any smaller. They only offer an extension, which you have to buy separately. So I had to move where I wanted my safety gate, which wasn't an issue. It just meant that I had to go out and buy some of these. So I bought 2 of these thinking that would be enough, but then it ended up that I've got one on the top of the stairs, one on the bottom, and I had to buy an extension each for those, so I thought. But then the top of my stairs is actually wider than the bottom. So I just wanted to mention, Always measure first, which we should have done really. Don't just take it for granted that they'll fit, because they won't. So what actually sounded cheap in the first place has so far cost us £65, and I've still got to go out and buy another one of these as well. These were from Asda, and what it is, everywhere lately has had a baby event on, so they were out of stock everywhere. The only place that I could order them from was Amazon, and they were like £10, £20, something like that each, and then you'd have to put delivery on as well. The cheapest I saw them were in Tesco. They were half price, but because the baby event was on, they were completely out of stock at every store and out of stock online as well. When they were finally back in stock, they'd gone back up to full price. So I just gave in the end, and I ordered them from Asda Direct, excuse me, and they worked out at £7 each. So yeah, that's everything that I have purchased lately for Poppy. I hope you enjoyed this video. I do plan on doing some kind of video about going back to work soon, and I also have Poppy's 10-month update to record as well. And if anyone has any questions of anything I've shown in this video, please feel free to ask me.